yellow. This red certainly pots. Oh, he hasn't played that well. Worst possible outcome, hitting the middle pocket. I think he's left the red.
When Sean Murphy takes out the rest, it's not quite a gimme, but it's as close as you can get. He's so good with this implement. I personally feel that Kyron Wilson has taken over from him as the best player in the game, but he's still very nifty.
Well, couldn't agree more. Both players are very proficient with the rest. An implement they're not afraid to use, unlike some of the players yesteryear. Just very scared to use the rest. Tony Drago being one. Used to dread hating the rest, picking the rest out. He used to get nervous just taking it out from the rack.
8.
But that was a lovely little shot that Sean played. Get on the black there. Delicate little shot. And now he has a really good opportunity to score some points here. May even win the frame from this position. It's a bit awkward. Those two reds that are closest to the bottom corner pocket, they look like a plant that could be easily made. And they're not really in the way. He's just having a quick look at those now. Played on a choice of two, possibly three reds. Two reds
20.
May pot into the left centre pocket. And of course he's on the red into the bottom right hand corner pocket as well. Certainly looks to be cued very nicely indeed, Sean. Getting through the ball, nice. Every now and again, I know we've been critical in the commentary box of him. Sometimes you get to a certain stage of a frame and his concentration levels would sort of drop just when he's about to win the frame. But he's certainly improved on that over the years. And particularly this season, as you said, Phil, he's had a wonderful season. His most successful money-wise.
31.
I'll tell you what, as the red was going towards the pocket there, I had my doubts. Murphy looked nonchalant, but I think his heart must have missed a beat. You're dead right about his concentration. Sometimes he does go on walkabout when you least expect it. But when Stephen Maguire made those 4 consecutive centuries on day 1 of this tournament, Murphy was in the conversation because Maguire became the 5th player
31.
to make 4 consecutive centuries. And Murphy's in that group. So he can sustain concentration.
He's just got to concentrate for a
45.
little bit longer here. 46 points. He could play a little cannon on the red. Just left of this red that he's going to pot. He'll open up the 2 reds into that
46.
pocket. There you go. And that's nicely played. And now all of a sudden, 47 points ahead. Black and 1 more red. And he can relax. Frame will be won. Maybe the first century of the match coming up.
Well, he knows all about making centuries. He's one of only 9 players in snooker history
53.
to make over 500. 517 the total at the moment.
54.
And after that very elementary ball, the frame should be wrapped up, certainly with the addition of the black.
He's worked these nicely.
61.
Sort of bunched together when he came to the table. Well, just that one shot with the rest. Could have easily played for the pink,
62.
played the more difficult shot for the black to get it back on the spot, and of course that made the break that much easier. Well, this has been a wonderful break. He's had to really work for it, but he's done a very good job.
68. 69.
Yes, and this is much more of an Alan Murphy-esque frame.
$75. 76.
And Kent, just the response he would have wanted after the adversity of frame 1.
Yeah, because he would have been very disappointed, particularly when he had that chance from blue to yellow and hit the brown and the way down and messed up the position, eventually lost the frame when he was in control. But now, let's see, can he keep this going to make a century?
$85.
There's another case of cushions being a little bit soft. Good recovery.
88.
I think this is going to be
92.
another cracking match, Phil. I mean, so far we've had everything. Really good safety and the colours in the last frame, and now a wonderful century. Both players look to be queuing very, very well indeed.
97.
I think it's shaping up to be a cracker.
Well, it's an elite 8 in the tournament, creme de la creme. And this is what you fully expect.
103.
Our 12th century break of the event
110.
so far. Mark Allen's lead was short-lived. Sean Murphy hits back in some style. 1-1.